This is the X-airfly monopod from Fotopro, and it is a game-changing monopod. Monopods offer a sweet balance between portability and stability. So let me talk about my findings after 1 month of use with regards to wildlife photography. Let's first talk about what it comes in. So over here we have a very nice carrying case, and if we open it up, you will find the monopod right inside here. And if you take a closer look at this carrying case, you will notice that there is an extendable portion up at the front up here, which means that if you actually attach the fluid head to the monopod, this carrying case will still be able to accommodate it. Looking at the monopod itself, it comes in two different colors, red and grey. So over here I have the grey version, and it's actually considered fairly light for this size. Starting out at the base of the monopod, you will notice that these feet are very large and wide, and this provides extra stability. In fact, what I can also do is to let my telephoto lens and camera rest on this monopod, and I can just walk away with it with complete confidence. And if you notice the middle section of this monopod, it's actually covered in a different material. It's some kind of rubber material, I believe, and this allows you to have a better grip when carrying the monopod. And in fact, what I can do is I can also just sling it over my shoulder, just like that, and it provides a very comfortable experience when I'm hiking around. Up at the top here, there is actually this MH6S fluid head. It's a video head, and I personally like fluid heads better because I do video work most of the time, and this fluid head is actually light and sturdy enough to support using my telephoto lens, shooting photos or videos. One more thing which I really appreciate is how these base plates are actually Manfrotto compatible, which means that if you have any of these other base plates lying around, which are industry standard by the way, you can actually use them on this monopod itself. I also like how the pen handle here can actually be lengthened or shortened according to your needs. One of the big features of the monopod is this. If, let's say for instance, I want to take an animal close to ground level, what I can do is right here. I have one click of the button, the head comes off, another click at the bottom, and the middle section comes off, and I can actually attach the head to the bottom section right here, and I can get shots at close to ground level. Honestly, I really love this feature, and I find myself using it time and time again because I always prefer to shoot animals at their eye level, which in many instances I have to shoot close to the ground level. And I cannot stress this often enough. This mechanism of using the buttons to press is super easy, and I have not had any issues at it at all, unlike some other brands that I've tried in the past. So, I know what you might be thinking. What if I accidentally press this button while I'm hiking and the tripod head comes off? Well, here's where this unique feature comes in. So what you can actually do is to just flip this switch here into lock mode, and now it does not come off. The tripod head does not come off, and when you want to use it to get the tripod head out, you can actually just flick it back, and now you can press and the tripod head comes out. This monopod uses a flip lock design instead of twist locks, which is what I personally prefer. Again, it's a matter of personal preference, but I do like that you're able to, with flip locks, visually see when it's unlocked or locked. These flip locks are easily one of the best I've ever used in a monopod. They are very smooth and very tactile, and with one hand I can actually just undo all three of them and extend the monopod. This monopod can go all the way up to 1.9 meters tall if you ever need a monopod with that kind of height. Now, one of the most interesting features of this monopod has got to be its foot pedal found right at the bottom. So how it works is like that. I use my foot and I press down on the pedal, and now my monopod is free to move in any direction. So if you're on uneven terrain and you want to shoot something, you can actually use this mechanism to get a level shot. And then once you're done with it, all you've got to do is just click it one more time with your foot, and it stays back in the full upright position. So this foot pedal is a feature that I find myself using very often, given that I am mostly on uneven surfaces when I'm doing wildlife photography. So I do always like to undo this and get into a position where I can be level. So what I wish could be improved was that if there was some kind of pedal or switch to keep it in this position, because otherwise I would have to hold the monopod for an extended period of time on uneven surfaces. But I would say if you do something like weddings or events where you're primarily on flat surfaces, then this is definitely a good monopod to have and a feature that you would definitely use a lot. So these are my thoughts about the X-airfly monopod. If you come from a wildlife photography background, you might find this monopod only usable on flat or even surfaces. But if you come from a wedding or event, or if you're primarily shooting on man-made surfaces and structures, then I'd say yes, I would totally recommend this monopod for you.